Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You see my title below, this is on episode 5 of Bungou Stray Dog Season 2, and yes, I did say that. It has finally been subbed. I've been waiting for so long for this episode. Last week, I was pretty much like, oh, okay, so I guess it's not coming out Wednesday. I figured that's why they had 2 episodes in the week prior, Wednesday and Friday, because I guess they decided to still, put up the episode on Wednesday and decided to just put up the next episode on Friday. And then, Friday would be a normal day, maybe like that, since they didn't, that week it didn't come out on Wednesday. So I figured, wait a little bit. Friday comes along, and I'm like, okay, where the hell is the damn episode? I'm really excited for this episode. Where is it? So I decided to go look up the forums and stuff. And guess what? The episode is out, but only the Raws. For some reason, it's not been subbed, and it has not been subbed until now. And I'm like, wow, it took so long, but guess what? You know what? I don't care how long we waited. Finally, it is here. I hope this is not a normal thing, obviously, but I was super excited for this episode because obviously, I loved the last arc. Those 4 episodes of the pretty much Dazai's origin story was literally just plain awesome. I really enjoyed that arc, and I was super excited though to finally come back to the current timeline, the current, arc that we left off of from the season 1. I was super hyped that this was coming. Season 2 was coming, and I was like, after seeing the ending of season 1, I was like, holy crap, I cannot wait to see this pretty much potential 3-way battle between the agency, the guild, and the port mafia, And finally, the arc is finally here. How did I feel about this episode? Honestly, wow, straight into the action. Maybe not at the very beginning of the episode, but damn, we get straight into the action. We already see that the whole, this 3-way gifted war has begun. And honestly, I'm pretty damn hyped with the amount of things that happen in this episode. So first off, it starts off not super exciting or anything. We see that for some reason they decided to have the siblings have their little incest thing go on. Not too sure why they needed to put that in, but whatever. I was fine with that, I guess. It's kind of funny. Then we get to see, Atsushi. I swear, it feels so good to see all the characters again. Like, I love the last arc. You guys know that when I was talking about in my reviews for the previous episodes, I love that arc. But I'm so happy that we're finally getting back to, the season 1 crew that we know. And like, seriously, seeing all of them again was pretty awesome to see, to say the least. But pretty much it starts, Atsushi along with Kyoka. We see how things have changed now. Kyoka is going on a mission. Pretty much, this part is pretty funny, I will have to admit. And it's pretty crazy how it goes like complete 180 from like this kind of comedy kind of thing to like how serious and crazy it gets right after. But pretty much the comedy is pretty much that she goes on her mission. She has to give this delivery to this judge. Turns out, guess what? She can't because, she needs authorization. For some reason, I guess they never gave her like an authorization card for the judge, because obviously the judge was waiting for him. Don't know why he wasn't answering his phone either. Actually, I think he was on the phone, so maybe that's why he wasn't answering Atsushi's phone call. But there's no way for her to get through, and they need to get those papers, pretty soon to the judge. So she decides with that taser to go into the the authorized only area. For some reason, no one's watching that, no cameras or anything to see. Runs into the power room, opens the breaker, shoots it with a taser. Power goes out. She runs past the guard. You just hear her slippers like ta 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 ta. And I'm like, guard, are you stupid? You literally did not hear that? Sure, maybe you can't really see that good, but hearing, you should be like, what? Instead, he's just like nothing passed him for some reason. Runs around the corner up the stairs. Another guard tasers him. Guess what? Runs into the room, rolls, tasers the damn judge. And I'm just over here like, oh my gosh, what are the chances? And literally, it was pretty funny. It was nice, funny, and lighthearted, especially considering after what just happened in the last arc, the last episode, So I was kind of laughing. I was like, okay, I'm okay with it not going straight into the craziness. Seeing some of this comedy, this lightheartedness a little bit, it was nice, honestly. But then that's where we go completely 180, and all of a sudden her phone rings and everything. They're talking about, obviously potentially using her powers if they figure out how to do it without, hurting anyone. She freaks out. She doesn't want anything to do with that anymore. She still keeps the phone because it has some importance to her. and she changed the kind of like plan, I guess data plan or whatever. I don't know what it was. Changed the thing so no one can call her. Someone all like out of nowhere calls her right then and there. Like, what's the chances? And she freaks out. She doesn't answer it. But guess what? It doesn't matter because the girl is like this woman out of nowhere, Omasaki Koyo. I'm not too sure who she is exactly. She's one of the obviously the executives of the Port Mafia, and I'm guessing someone who like taught Kyoka or maybe like her mentor or something like that back then. But she pretty much has the same power as Kyoka, like her demon snow, but instead it's like golden demon or something. They look exactly the same except different colored. And we go to this whole point where all of a sudden she's trying to take Kyoka. She pretty much like Atsushi literally after seeing him being a badass, he just gets his ass kicked around. And when Kunikita comes and it's like, why are you acting like the damsel in distress? Literally, I was wondering that too. Like, why are you acting like that now? You could kick this girl's ass. You're super powerful. Go full blown tiger if you have to or something. He doesn't, obviously, gets his ass kicked. Kyoka tries to make it so, you know, she doesn't want to go with her. She's seen the light, this whole thing about the light and darkness. She was born in the darkness kind of thing. And then she decides, you know, please don't hurt him. I'll go with you. And when that happens, she tries to stab her. Obviously, that doesn't work out. Then we go to a full-blown Demon Snow versus Golden Snow kind of battle going on, clashing as well with their swords and blades. And it gets to the point where it's getting pretty damn crazy and intense. And I'm like, holy crap, what's going to happen? She going to be able to beat her? This is one of the executives, you know? She's got to be super powerful. And obviously, in a weird way, she does care for Kyoka. I'm not too sure what's the full story going on behind here. Maybe they'll talk about it later on. But it pretty much comes to the point where she starts saying that, you know, Kyoka is an orphan because she used to live happily with her family, but Demon Snow is what killed her family. And all of a sudden, Atsushi being a dumbass is like, what? Why? Like he's hurt or something by hearing that when you don't know the full story. And that also, you know, freaks out Kyoka, to which she thinks, oh my gosh, you know, I should just go with her instead. I can't go back to being normal like this. Look how Atsushi is talking and looking at me, you know? Like he's a dumbass, literally. And she starts to go with her, but then Kunikita them come to the rescue, and you think everything is gonna go for full-blown clash between the agency and, of course, the Port Mafia. But guess what? Here's another group. The guild has, you know, gotten here, and I thought it was gonna be a pretty crazy battle. It was literally super one-sided. What the hell? Lovecraft. That's one of the guys I knew. It was pretty cool to see that he was there. Not too sure who the other guys were, but some of them come flying from the sky, and all of a sudden, done. The scene's done, and like they're like, oh, that was too easy, and they'd walk away. I don't know what their whole plan was for doing that. They just leave them there, but literally all of them are down for the count. We have a Port Mafia executive, and like, you know, Kunikita them are super strong as well, and they got taken out like nothing. How the hell is the Port Mafia and the agency supposed to be able to confront and fight against the guild if they're that strong? Like, holy crap, we didn't get to see any of their powers. I really would have wanted to, but damn, they just took them out like nothing. And then, of course, Kyoka has gone missing. I don't know what happened, if she got taken by the guild. They don't mention that. She's just missing. The agency was able to collect Omasaki and bring her back, and pretty much now the Port Mafia is also trying to target them as well. It's pretty much gone to this point where Port Mafia and the guild are both trying to, you know, attack the agency and take them out. Obviously, they're fighting each other as well, so it's literally a three-way battle. But the problem is, you have the guild who are literally just super more powerful than the other guys, and we have, you know, Port Mafia who has the numerical advantage, and the agency who has a select few group of people and are obviously strong, but not as strong as the guild. And it's just like, how the hell are they going to be able to beat them, you know? But it was pretty cool to see the whole torture kind of scene with, I guess that's how they got the information, obviously, but seeing Dazai back in his kind of old ways, seeing her and like, oh, you remember me kind of thing, pushes Atsushi out, locks the door, and like, remember, I've never, you know, I helped the, what's it called, when the torture guys couldn't do something, he would come out to help, and no one's ever been able to, you know, he's been able to get answers every time. So I guess he got answers that time, because she looks scared. So I don't know what happened to her, if they just let her go or something, But that was pretty much the end of that. Obviously, the Port Mafia boss sends the guys to attack the agency boss, and the agency boss takes him out easily. But you should have saw this kind of thing coming. He sent like these shitty ass guys. There's no way he did that without a plan. And obviously there was a plan. He ended up like something was on those guys' arms that when the Port Mafia boss touched them, it pretty much gives up where he is, his current location. And after they found a new area to go out of their office, now they're found out again because now the Port Mafia know exactly where they are. So guess what? Nice job. Are you kidding me? One job. Just, I don't know what his power is actually, how badass the, agency boss is. He seems pretty strong, but obviously he did not expect that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. But also you saw at the very end, seeing both, F. Scott Fitzgerald and the Port Mafia boss and the agency boss all pretty much with the 3-window kind of thing. Like it's a three-way gifted war. I cannot wait to see like the hype at the end of that episode. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see how crazy these next episodes are gonna be, because literally it went straight into it in this one. And honestly, I enjoyed it. Beginning part was nice and lighthearted, a nice little change after the craziness and kind of depressing stuff that happened in the last episode. And then we go straight into the action. 3-way battle starts, and now we have the 3-way gifted war has begun. And honestly, I cannot wait to see how everything's gonna go on. Where is Kyoko? What is the plan with all of them? What are they gonna plan to do? How big are these battles gonna be? I honestly cannot wait to see the guild's powers, because right now we don't know any of their powers. We have not seen any of them in action yet, so I'm definitely excited to see their powers in action. Still excited to see more of the Port Mafia's powers as well, and to see what the agency is going to do at a huge disadvantage numerically and power-wise. So it should be honestly, I think it's going to be a pretty awesome season, rest of this season, and I'm excited to see how it goes. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, till next time, guys. See